Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Wow.
Welcome everyone. This is episode 7 of the I'm figuring this out, don't worry. I'm going to go with this one. DC animated DCAU animated New 52 review. It's so long.
Yes.
It is so long.
Yes.
But that's where two stupids, us,
You and me.
make a hype.
Right.
Hype. It's hype. All right.
It's
Cool.
hype.
Because I'm one of your hosts, Harrison O, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo. She's over there, I think.
Hello, heart.
But if you're new here, we just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from animated comics or really just to clean up our never-ending backlog. This one's more of Veronica's backlog, actually.
This is my backlog.
It's more your backlog. I'm rewatching along.
Yeah.
But some would say we're conversing.
Wow. Like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. Logos above Harrison's head. He may or may not be pointing. He is pointing.
I did this time, yes.
Yeah.
But you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice.
Wow. We're in 10 pluses.
All plus of them.
All pluses.
All 10. But in this episode, we're going to be talking about the movie in the string of the new 52 movies in DC.
Yes.
Justice League versus Teen Titans. I'm excited. So we'll give like a no spoiler. We'll talk about no spoilers for a bit, like just how we feel and all that, and then we'll just jump right into it. But if you haven't watched it, it's on max.com. I keep thinking about this.
I knew you were gonna say HBO Max. And
I
you're
wanted
like,
to.
Can't say it.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's about like an hour 40.
I think hour 20.
Hour 20? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
hour 20.
hour 20.
Yep. Hour 20. So yeah, give that a watch. Give this video a like, save it for later, then come back and just listen to the rest. Or if you don't care, just watch all of it. I'm fine with it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat. But let's just jump into non-spoilers. Veronica,
Harrison.
what you think? This is the 7th movie in the lineup so far?
Yeah, and the first one where I have no clue what's going on for the rest of the the series.
Yep.
And listen, I love Dick. Still love Dick.
Is that a clip?
It can be.
I'm saving that soundbite.
Yeah. I love Nightwing. That's all.
But
That is all.
okay, that's fair. We'll get into the details because I'm curious on some things.
No, I thought it was cool.
Yeah?
Obviously, like, Teen Titans are involved or, like, introduced. So
yeah, first time.
I think Teen Titans was, like, one of my favorite cartoons, like, on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So it was really cool that they're introduced right now.
Yeah. It's got the vibe.
And I was kind of interested in seeing how this Robin or Damian would kind of fit into everything.
Or wouldn't.
Wouldn't. He's a very bratty little kid right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall enjoyed it. Flash, love him still.
Wow.
Here in this universe.
In Veronica's words, when I asked how it is, she's like, beefy. Beef.
He's beef. All beef.
All
Beefy.
beef.
Yes. Still love Nightwing.
Do you have any? Oh, no. We'll talk about it in the spoiler section on new favorites. I'm curious. But
Ooh, yes.
all right, sweet. Yeah, I think I got to rewatch it, and it was really fun. I think it was fun to just see the Teen Titans again. Like you, I really liked the cartoon back in the day on Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. For those that are expecting a lot, I know there's the whole fan base around that. It's very particular in how things are associated with Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't tell you to expect much of it, but there are they pull most of the same characters are back, like Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire. Yeah. So
just the main ones, really.
Yeah, the main ones are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, give that a watch if you're super interested. I think it's fun still. I think the dynamics matches with the universe right now. This is more of a Teen Titans movie than a Justice League one. So, but it is.
Yeah, they sprinkled in Justice League.
Yeah, but this is like Justice League in that if you've been following along, they always do like big events like this, or when it's a bunch of the cast of DC people,
Yeah.
it's a Justice League movie more often than not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was fun. I think this is one of the few times it gets dark without it being more Batman related, like depressing. But this is like dark on the magical front.
Yes, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
Yeah. So you get to see new characters, you get to hear new backstories, and I think it's done pretty well. I liked it a lot.
And new people are being introduced.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun to watch.
Yeah. We'll talk about our favorite moments too. I think there's one moment I think was really like funny for reasons.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. But overall, I think it was really good. I think I had more fun with this movie because the last one was the Batman one, right? It was the Batman Bad Blood?
Yeah. I think so.
Or can't remember right now.
Yeah. Yep. Batman Bad Blood.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I mixed it up with something else too, but it's fine.
Oh.
We're good.
No,
All right.
we're good.
But other than that, I think let's just get into the spoiler section.
Spoilers. Yes.
All right, cool. Ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. All right. Veronica, what's your favorite part?
Dude, Starfire and Dick, I love them.
I knew it.
No, Starfire in the Cartoon Network series, she was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Here, she's my favorite.
I knew it.
I was like looking and I was like, that clip popped up and I was like, is this gonna be like weird and freaky because it's like a animated, and then it's just like Dick being thirsty. Starfire's being like oblivious
to what she's doing.
Ooh. And then she's like, ooh, fun. And then she's like, gotta have fun with my team.
No, because there are moments when I like sat there and I'm like, I didn't notice the first time I watched, but it's a video call, right? So it shows her little video. There's a moment where she just straight up like gives him a boob shot, and I don't even know if he's noticed. But I was just like, oh my god. But
I was like, damn.
This was
Starfire, you did it again.
100% stealing everyone's hearts, no problem. Because that's how it was in the first one. Well, it was like a split between her and like Raven.
Mm-hmm.
But you were in the Starfire camp back then?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Starfire
Me too.
camp.
I was too. I knew people that like Raven more, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's fine.
I mean, that's fine. I get it too with Raven, but I love Starfire.
But let's just kind of jump. I'm going to kind of go into the parts, and then we could just kind of detail it out. But right before that, do you have a favorite besides Nightwing, and I guess besides Starfire? Unless Starfire is your new favorite from this movie, or Rising Up, is that the case, or did you have some other honorable
Starfire
mentions?
And I think Batman in this movie is an honorable mention just because of his actions, like towards Damian.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think he's like, as Bruce, he's gearing towards being a better father, right? Because he wasn't there like the first 9-10 years of Damian's life, something like that. So he was up there, honorable mention. I also really like Raven.
Yeah.
My emo girl, love her and her little magical skills.
We'll talk about it when we get to that spot. I like her backstory, but we'll get into that real quick if you want to.
Yeah, those are my favorites. How about you?
I think it's still. I think I liked Raven more in this one only because I think they fleshed her out more. It felt like, and I enjoyed that. I thought Blue Beetle was fun, kind of cool to see first time around because besides
first time. This is
in the movies this is the first time. So seeing how his stuff works is cool. I think it's just fun to see the Teen Titans cast because there's you see Beast Boy, you see Raven, Starfire in this version. So I thought it was just fun to see how they play it out. And the Robin is different, obviously, because it's Damian.
Oh, yeah. It's Damian.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just kind of run through the parts. Let's see. Because there's a lot that happens that I did make notes just to bring it up because I do I just want to talk about it. So yeah, Justice League intro. Everyone's fighting. Typical people at the Hall of
Love
Justice. Nice, nice. Damian saves the day, unwantedly.
Yes, unwantedly by Batman.
So because of that, he gets sent to the Teen Titans, and they introduce, like we said, all the characters.
Boarding school. The Flash was like, put him to boarding school.
I love they just talked about. They're like, Cyber being like, man, and my dad thought I was a handful.
Yeah.
And then Superman being like, hey, don't be too hard on him. Everyone just looks at him. He's like, not that I agree, but
yeah.
No one can defend Damian.
Oh no. Even Superman was a little scared of Batman.
Yeah. It was so good. Have you tried
But I
boarding
love
school?
Yeah, I know. The way he ratted him out, I was like, wow. But I also love Superman and Wonder Woman together.
Yes.
That's a good couple, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. They make sense in this version.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I am Clark and Lois Lane.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
shipper.
because in New 52, that was like the whole thing. Like, I think we mentioned this before because they alluded to it in previous movies. But now we get to see them as a couple more often. And
Which is nice.
Yeah.
I find it really nice to see.
Yeah. I like it. It's fun. It's different.
Me too.
It changed it up. I know people back then were like super against it because they're like, no,
Like hell bent on like no.
we
Lois Lane, Clark.
we don't want progression. We want to keep everything the same. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
here we are.
Ugh.
But yeah, Damien gets introduced to all the Titans, and then at this point, like we saw Superman and Lois, or not Lois. Wow, Superman and Woman were dating still, but Superman gets corrupted.
Yes.
And this introduces Trigon. Really fast. I want to add
quickly.
I want to add some fun to this. You know who he's voiced by?
No.
John Bernthal.
Wait, what? No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
You can't tell that well, but I remember I was looking
tell.
at the character list, and I was like, wait,
Uh-huh.
this is back like in 2016. So
Yeah.
I don't
2015,
remember
2016.
when I don't remember when Daredevil came out, because that's when he jumped as the Punisher, right?
Yeah.
I could check real quick, but yeah, it was just kind of cool to see. I was like, dang.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's
some
interesting
fun.
and really cool.
Some
Okay.
fun. Let's see. So yeah, Damien doesn't fit in. How do you feel? Did you like watching the dynamic with the Teen Titans and Damien?
I really did like the dynamic. Like Damien's like this like bratty little kid. And I love how he embodies Bruce so much he doesn't realize. He's like, but I'm a loner. Like I don't need a team. Yada yada yada. That's exactly how Bruce is.
But it's funny because he's saying that to like Batman, and he's like,
Yeah, he's
I
saying
work
that to
better
Batman.
alone, and even
Yeah.
and everyone's like, this is a team effort, and you just see Batman like,
He's like, his gears are just like running. He's like, no, this kid's got a point.
dang it.
No, but I thought it was really cool to see Damien with like people his age, because at this point he was only with his mom or Bruce, Alfred, like
League
just
of
people, like older
Assassins.
people. Yeah,
Older
the
people, yes.
assassins, older people. Yeah.
And
So this was nice to like see him at his age group. I think.
which actually he still looks kind of younger than all of them, right? Because
No,
they're
he
all
does.
legit teens. Well, I think like you mentioned, he's like probably 10, 11.
He's like 10, 11. Like he's on the cusp of like preteens. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really love his dynamic with Beast Boy. I think Beast Boy here is like less annoying in this series.
Less,
and I like it.
Less jokey. Yeah.
Yes, less jokey. He can fight really well. Not saying he wasn't like good in all the other series I've watched, but
If you hear a train, that's on my end.
I just love how he like transforms into like all these animals. He's like, but I'm this right now. He's like, but I'm doing this
I
right
forgot
now.
to mention the initial, like when we first got to see him when we saw him the first time, he changed back and he didn't have clothes on. He's like
naked.
He's like, I was in a rush, and I'm like, oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh, Beast Boy.
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
And then Blue Beetle, it was a cool like interaction. like Jaime and like Damien, they fought like
Off the bat.
off the bat. Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is crazy.
It was fun. It was fun to
Yeah.
see.
It was.
And then this leads into my favorite part that I didn't expect from this movie: mandatory fun. Like we talked about the interaction, it was fun to see them like just hang out.
Yeah.
And again, it's just like
And
a
be
different,
kids.
different vibe. So it was really cool.
Yeah. Out of that, I am a Raven Damien shipper.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yes.
Dude,
That is a ship that I will sail with.
I thought it was funny before that because with the whole fight with Jaime, dude, I forgot he got his face blasted. Right?
Yeah.
And Raven just did her thing and actually healed him. And
With her magic, her mysterious magic.
mhm. With that, it was funny because he then later thanks her, but it's like, hey, I don't thanks, because he does his way of saying thanks in a weird way.
Yeah. He's like, thanks, but don't do it again.
Don't do it again. How dare you? I didn't like you inside my mind. And she's like, I didn't like being in your mind either. And he's like, oh, okay. Raven's all like, okay.
Brooding teen love right there.
The two brooding. Yeah, I was like, it doesn't mesh. Because even she's like, stay the hell away from me. I was like, ooh, he's probably not used to that.
Yeah.
He's the one saying that.
Yes.
So.
But like I said earlier, I'm a Starfire Dick shipper as well.
Yes. Dude, it's funny because this is the part when you don't even notice it, but because Dick was with Barbara for like the first few movies, and then at this point it just all of a sudden shifts.
Yeah, shifts.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on purpose because Starfire was introduced, or if
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Because I think it's
because that did die out by episode or film 4 or 5 or something. Like we didn't hear about Barbara in a while.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. It's just kind of. I think it must have been at the point. I don't know if she's Oracle yet. I can't remember. No. She became Batgirl.
She is. She became Batgirl.
She became
in
Batgirl.
In
the Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's.
It's probably because Starfire is introduced, and that's why.
That's most
because they're canon. I think.
I am also trying not to mix up Young Justice as much as I can.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's the
I'm
other thing.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because the art style is very similar. But yeah, so they had their mandatory fun, and then we finally get to see Raven's backstory, which I thought was really good. Because we
psychotic.
Yeah. Dude, it's messed up.
It is.
Her mom essentially
had sex with a demon.
In Beast Boy's words, they did it. Like, your mom did it with Satan? Yes,
and then he did this. He's like, did it. I was just like, oh, Beast Boy.
Dude, the teen vibe, the teen mentality makes this movie so good. Because really the way she described it, she's like, yeah, like, of course my mom would be in a cult. Here's what it is. And then, me.
She accepts it.
Yeah, she accepts it. No, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the way her explaining the story. When you really, I actually, before I was like, just so enthralled with like how it looked, how it's explained.
Yeah.
But then this time I just like listened and I'm like, whoa, it's like the way she explains the most Raven way.
Yeah.
It's like, and then, she's like, yes, she did take the man's hand who just appeared in smoke. And yes, they did it. Because, of course, that made sense. I was like, her snarkiness is off.
And then she's like, and I'm here. That's how I exist, basically.
And then, of course, I'm just like my mom, because I also thought, great idea, looked into who my father is, just to find out, oh no, Azeroth is dead.
Yeah.
Which Azeroth, I think, for those that I don't follow Raven's comics as much. I always forgot Azeroth is the place, or at least in the movie, it's the place. But I remember her saying it a lot back in the show, and I think they gave some backstory on her, but it was like way later.
Yeah. Oh no, much later, much later.
So,
yeah.
This is a nice change of pace. And then essentially the second half or the last third is really just Justice League versus Teen Titans.
Like the title.
Yeah.
But then the Justice League were possessed.
Yeah, by
the
Dragon.
demon Yeah. Yeah.
My Raven's daddy.
Daddy issues everywhere.
This entire movie.
This entire movie had daddy issues.
Dude, okay, but what was cool though was they had their fight, and I thought it was awesome that all of the Justice League left, but Cyborg got saved. So of course Cyborg
by Blue Beetle, which is really cool.
Yeah.
The, like
the
tech thing. Yeah.
It made sense. That was
cool.
really cool. But I thought it was cool because Cyborg's also known to be with the Teen Titans, so
yes, he is.
And this one
he's
it's
like the, not co-leader, but he's just kind of like over them.
At some point, yeah.
At some point, yeah.
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 So that was funny. I was like, oh, dude, seeing all of them together, I'm like, yes, this is it. This is the
cool.
only one that's like new is really just Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the rest of it is the original like group that everyone would know.
Which is cool.
Yeah. But I wanted to just point out some things on the last fight. Things that I thought was really funny. And it just kind of strung together. All right. So the final fight, everyone, like, you know, Teen Titans are trying to save Justice League, fighting Trigon, blah, 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 all that stuff. Good stuff. Go watch it.
Yeah. Go watch it. Good clips.
Good clips. I like how, like, everyone's, like, trying to figure out a plan, how to save Trigon, or how to save everyone from Trigon. And Damien's like, I got an idea. And then Beast Boy was like, wait, how are you going to do it? How do you have a plan for this?
How do you have this?
And then Damien just turns around and just gives the Batman smirk. The bat smirk.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, he actually has a plan.
I love that smirk. I was like,
Yeah.
Bruce's son right there.
Did you also like how he just also had kryptonite and just stabbed Superman?
Yes. Yeah. I was like father, like son.
Superman.
You know what?
Oh, what?
The funniest part was how Superman woke up Flash. And he was just like, Barry, if you're in there, I'm sorry. Breaks leg.
That was my next bullet point.
That was like... Dude, I had to pause because I was laughing for like at least 10 minutes. Because that was so Clark Kent of him.
He's like, sorry, but boom.
He's like, Barry, if you're in there, I'm so sorry.
Shatters leg.
Yeah.
Hey man. Oh, ow, what the? He's like, this is gonna take forever to heal. How long? Like an hour? You have 10 minutes.
Yeah. Barry's just like, you can just see his like gears are like grinding. He's like, how do I heal in 10 minutes? What's going on?
Food. Give me food now.
Yeah.
Increase my metabolism intake. Last thing I just thought was kind of cool was their boyfriend-girlfriend fight.
Yeah.
They had their fight.
They had their fight. Messed up, but they had their fight.
Man. It was endearing. It was kind of cute.
Yeah. It was cute.
And then I think the last thing, I thought it was really good, a good arc where Damien's always seen his grandfather, Ra's al Ghul, like in a very, like, put him on a high pedestal, right?
Yeah.
Just for everyone to go to hell and deal with everything, just to find out Ra's essentially was like, oh, yeah, no, I serve Trigon. He's like, how do you think the pools are created by him? I was like, the connection is there. This is all the things that DCEU didn't have. Wow. We could have. Who would have thought?
Coulda, woulda. Never had the chance.
Yeah. Do you like that though? I thought it was cool. Like I thought that arc was cool.
I thought that was really cool.
Like
I thought that was cool. It was reconnecting all the way back to a couple films back, which was really cool.
But even at the beginning where like Raven called him out, he's like, "Hey, we have the same like type of life going on.
Yeah.
Except I don't like my dad. Well, Damien does, like, or not his dad, but he likes Rage
He
so
likes,
much.
yeah. But I thought it was funny because then Beast Boy was like, "Batman's your dad."
Father, let me do this. He's your like not like both him and Jaime. We're like,
yeah.
Your dad.
Hey, if Batman was my dad, I'd have that same reaction too. Involve my friends.
Yeah, that'd be weird. And then I think the final part that was funny was Cyborg coming with the pizza.
Oh my gosh, he was like, "Pizza's here."
Batman put in a good question though. Where does that pizza go?
Yeah.
With no stomach.
That, no, I mean, he does have hollow legs. It could just go there.
Yeah, it could.
So.
But he still got his face, so he still got the taste bud, so it still tastes good to him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I get it. He's a teen. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Any other favorite parts that you had?
I mean, Superman's always good looking to see. Like,
I liked how, for a split second, when he was doing laundry, he looked like Superboy. Here's the color
yeah,
scheme.
he did.
He just had jeans and a
Yeah.
black shirt. Thought that was fun.
I loved how he's like, you're messing with the wrong person.
And I'm like, he's not wrong. People,
He's not wrong.
if
yeah.
anyone did come in, they'd be so screwed.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Superman, Clark Kent, still good looking guy. Animated series. We didn't see Bruce, we just saw kind of Batman, but
Yeah.
it's always nice to see Batman,
Yeah.
I think.
But again, I think it was just more this one felt more focused on the Teen Titans, Superman, Lois, or not Lois. Man, I keep saying this. Superman, Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman,
their
yeah.
romance, and then I guess
No,
some Cyborg, but not really.
yeah.
Yeah. No Green Lantern.
I miss him.
They all said it. They were like, no, Lantern and Aquaman couldn't be here.
Yeah.
So.
And in my head, I was like, miss him. Miss him dearly.
Oh my god.
If you all haven't noticed, I thirst for everyone.
It'd be like that.
But
Same
it's
time.
okay. It do be like that.
It do be like that. Overall fun movie. I think I had more fun watching this movie again. Even I watched it, after watching it as like a rerun. It's still good.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh, no, I think so. The
Still
animation's
enjoyable.
still really good. I think it's still very much enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Especially coming out in 2016.
Yeah. Which was a while back, so. It's cool. It's cool to see.
It's cool. It's cool to see. But that's all I got. If you want to add anything
That's all
else.
I got.
Sweet.
No, I'm excited for the next movie.
Which is what? You want to say?
Justice League Dark.
This one is one of my favorites.
Ooh, okay.
I
That's
will
good
say.
to know. Good to know.
But on that note,
I'm
we're just gonna leave for next time. Don't worry, it's all good.
okay. Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook at NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like that smash button. All right, don't forget to do that.
Like
Yeah, that's about
Love
it.
it.
Love it. I think we're good. Yeah, just let us know how we're doing. What you want to see next?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
This is
all.
so much better than DCAU. Bye.
Bye.